I'm Jon Flewellen. Today we're going to talk about whether or not it's necessary to do a brake flush on a 2006 Honda Accord. And that brings us to where we are today at Jack Junkies here in Plano, Texas. As you can tell, this car is really dirty. Looks like it's been driven in the desert a whole lot, has not been washed. The engine compartment is dirty. More than likely, this car was driven through some extreme conditions. The first thing you want to check is your brake fluid. If your brake fluid is anything other than clear or amber, if it's dark, you're going to have to change that. You're going to need a complete flush. And the way to check that is you can have the little litmus strips. You can test it with that to see how much copper you have in the system, or just by simply looking at the fluid. If it's really dark, it would be a great idea to go ahead and get a brake system flushed. Now, this is something you may not be able to do on your own. You have to have a scan tool on these later model cars to bleed the system. Without a scan tool, you cannot command the system to bleed the brakes. It's not like the old days where you could get in, pop the cylinder open, pump the brakes. You can't do that anymore. You have to bleed each individual wheel at a time with the scan tool, and that way you can clean out the entire system. If you try to do it the other way, you're going to have a lot of contaminated fluid left in the system, and all that brake flushing you went to do is for nothing. So your best bet is check your fluid, make sure it needs a flush, take it to a certified facility that can do a brake system flush. And it'll be a great idea while they're doing that to check your brakes and the rotors. And if you need any type of brake service, go ahead and get it done. It won't hurt.